Oh, the sun, baby. Oh my goodness, it is giving. The sun said, "Here I am, here I am, baby. Sign sealed, delivered on yours." So that's what's going on here. Oh, and then waiting on my daughter, not knowing when she's gonna come back out, baby. Hey, I got a thumbs up with no patty in here. Like it say zero. The counter is at zero, but I got thumbs up, so somebody gotta be here. Hey, hey now. Now I say two people. Hey my two people. How y'all doing? Yes, you know I said I had to move my car, y'all, because it did not feel comfortable. And now I feel like I'm parked sideways. But it is what it is. I'm here. I'm here. So, but yeah, I was talking with my daughter and speaking with her about something that I want to include her in. Yes. Hmm. I'm looking at the window. They looked at me. I'm looking over there at them. They're like, "What's she looking at?" I'm looking at the child. Yeah, I pulled over real fast. What I supposed to do? Ooh. Y'all see the sky? Let's see. Look at how the sky's pretty. If I could turn it up like this. Isn't the sky beautiful? It doesn't look like it's hot outside. It just looks like a beautiful sky. It's so lovely, but it's so hot out there. It is 93 degrees outside. But it is like, oh my gosh, the sky is beautiful.
Actually, it's
Here it says 93.
it says 80.
Do you have it where we are? Hold up. My daughter wants to debate with me about what the temperature is.
It says 83 right here.
And be quiet. Don't say anything, okay? Don't say what state, because you were in the wrong state.
Oh, it's not in there.
Yeah, you were on the wrong state. You were like up north somewhere. We down south, honey.
Alright, let's check.
Don't say where we are because I wanted to put out that location, but check and see what it says for our state.
Okay.
You know what state we are in?
The weather. Gotta find the weather.
Okay.
Gotta find the weather.
She was on Washington. She wasn't paying any attention. Washington is 83. For us, it's 93 degrees. What my car say, but I don't know. We shall see.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't find the app. I can find the app. I think I can find the app.
But you don't want me to do it. You say you can't find the temperature, but you don't want mommy to do it. Let me do it.
I know
Let
I
me
can find
do
it.
Oh my God, Miss Independent.
Okay.
She don't want me to do it though. She's like, I got it. So I'm like, whatever. Kids.
Okay, the weather is right here.
You want me to do it?
I give up.
Okay. Can I do it?
I give up.
No, let mommy do it.
I give up.
Let me see.
I give up.
Elena.
I give up. I don't want to do it. I don't want to find it, honestly. Just edit that part out.
It's not. It's not. I'm on live. It's not editing it out. She just. I hate when you just quit halfway through.
Huh?
I say I hate when you quit halfway through. You should have just you could have found it.
Then do it on your phone.
I'm on live.
Why you want to lie for the second time today?
Because I moved the car and I was coming over here to be more comfortable.
Okay.
Thank you. So you still not gonna find it? Let me. Can I just see it for a second?
What? What do you need my phone for?
Turn on your Google. That's all. Just turn it on your Google.
Turn on my Google.
Yes.
Okay, Google.
And Elena.
What's the weather right now? It's 90 degrees. You're wrong.
Well, the car says 93, but close enough. She says it's 90, and it's 93 in my car. Well, whatever. We know it's in the 90s here. Told you it wasn't no 83 though. But thank you for not giving up.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Even y'all, baby, I can't make this up. Kids, it's a struggle. I just don't like my children to give up halfway through because I don't like giving up. I don't want them to be people that give up. If like if it's something to do, see it all the way through. Try to see it all the way through the best you can. Are you drinking the rest of my Gatorade?
Mm-hmm.
I can't have nothing to myself.
How do you know it's yours?
You drunk all yours up. That's how I know it's mine. Yeah, yours is empty.
Sir.
Now you drinking mine. Can't have nothing to yourself being a parent.
Well, you can't prove it, so it's mine. Ow.
Yes, I can. You took my stuff, ma'am. What you gonna say?
Apologies. Whoopsie. Oops. Whoopsie daisy.
Look, girl. Oh my gosh. You could have it, I guess, now since you'd already drunk it, huh?
You could have this one then.
It's empty. Get that off of me.
It's not empty. It has a bit of juice left.
Yeah. Check this out. The bottle is empty. She said it has a bit of juice left. The bottle is empty, sweet pea. Really. She said you can drink that. Baby, only my kids.
Well, then take Ashley's then if you want yours so bad.
So you want to give away somebody else stuff? She said take Ash's then. Ash not even in the car to get her stuff. She said you can have Ashley's. What? Oh my gosh. I'm spending time with my daughter until my other daughter comes out. Normally we'll be like singing some music or something like that. She's playing with her phone. I'm on live. We're passing time right now.
Look at my Altoids box.
Your Altoids. These were y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I bought these Altoids for myself, right? They're empty now though. I bought these for me. Okay? I left them in my room when I wasn't feeling good. I left them. No.
I put them in your room and then I thought you weren't gonna eat them, so I ate them myself.
That don't sound no better. Apparently, I must have left them on the counter then. She said she put these in my room. But either way it go, I bought these for me. I bought her candy. I bought her some candy. Didn't I buy you candy that day? She had candy. Next thing I know, I come in and I started looking for my Altoids. I'm like, I know I had some Altoids because I had seen them on my little TV stand when I was leaving. I was like, okay, when I get home from work, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put this, like, I got tea and da da da. Baby, when I came back, these were missing. I was like, where are my Altoids? I know I had some Altoids. So, hey Glenn, I decided, like, I go in her room. Well, they're like, oh no, you gotta clean up your room. So, we go deep clean. We were like I go to a place where I started deep cleaning. So we just toss, turn stuff over and everything like this. I look in her dollhouse. On the top part of her dollhouse, guess what I found? I said, what my Altoids doing in your room? I said, did you eat all of them? She's like, not all of them. And then I said, well, give me the rest of my Altoids. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, mommy, they are all gone. What? I just didn't want to say they were all gone. It was a brand new box. How? How? Your kids will take your stuff. Nothing belongs to you. I was up there like,
Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't take this from me. You take this from me every single time I put it in the car.
No, she got this little thing that it's like this is the little thing I found at the store. It's like bubbles, but it's a fan. She loves it. Plus, I don't know, me and my other daughter, we kind of get distracted by it too. So she's like, y'all take that from me, But I thought it was really cute. And I seen it. She older, so she don't play with toys as much, but it's a fan. So my kids love fans. So be it an electric fan or a hand fan or what, they like fans. That's the reason I got that. The bubbles that you can see, she's not studying worried about the bubbles that's actually in there. The fan, baby. Look at it. She was like, yeah, I take that, Mom. Thank you. But I believe in kids being kids and enjoying that as long as they possibly can. It's not no age limit on that them enjoying this part of their life. I ain't trying to grow mine up too fast. I'm not, because man, real like being adulthood is bruh. Whoo, it's something else. I hey, did she's my youngest, so she didn't get a chance to enjoy Toys R Us, and I didn't have money like that when I was little, and plus I don't have money like that now. But like being older, like brief periods of times I could take them, and if there was a Toys R Us around and be able to do something like that, because Toys R Us was a whole different experience for a kid. Toys R Us was a toy store. It was a store full of nothing but toys. Nothing but toys. Like, it's beyond amazing. I guess the kids nowadays don't play with toys so much, but you had to have some money. Like, from where I'm from, you had to have some money to go, like, really be in Toys R Us shopping. But it's like every kid's dream, though, like, back then. So Toys R Us was like so huge, and one day, I was hoping to be able to do that part with my kids doing Toys R Us. But we didn't get Walmart, going to Walmart and going to get toys and just letting them pick out whatever they want, and just having a basket full of toys before I did. I'm one of them parents. I had their birthday came around and I'm like, what do you want? Like, type stuff. And my kids are always reasonable. And I don't feel bad for splurging on my kids when I actually had it. Even though spending money is just always a little, but this is for your kids, and they only a kid once. And I don't want to always tell them no. So, like around that birthday time, we take them to the store and, like whatever they wanted in the basket, to a certain point. Don't get me wrong, I didn't go crazy with it, but yeah, and that was so much fun. They takes me back, but of course they're older now, so we don't do that as much now. But when they were smaller, I really enjoyed that part of their childhood of being able to get them toys and stuff like that, and then they come back to the house. And this is a good part of when they were almost um one too old and one too little. They were like perfect age to actually play with each other a little bit. But my kids are years apart, so it only lasted maybe a year or two. And then my oldest wasn't just, she wasn't playing with toys anymore. She was, mom, So but for that brief period of time, it was so cute. It was so cute, and just hearing them, and they just have a ball. They'd rather do that than do anything else. It's just go get the new toys and sit there and play with each other. And for me, that was wonderful. People always say you to space your kids out. I think it's better to have your kids close together so they can play with each other. They always have a best friend. Always have a friend to play with. Always have a friend. So, because me and my brothers, we were close in age. So, I always had my brothers, but my kids are, further apart in age. So, but they still have each other, but it would have been, it almost feel like being the only child again, like my only kid, because my oldest one, she spent a lot of years being the only child. Then I had my youngest baby, and now my oldest one, she's not like a kid like anymore, but my youngest baby, she's she's still a child, so she would feel like the only kid. She still wants to play, she still wants to do other stuff. And it's so sad seeing your kid be lonely. It's so sad seeing them be lonely and stuff. So I think it's very, I think it's nice to have them closer together. Though it's costly, but you don't have to deal with them being lonely. Like that lonely thing, and this just make you feel bad when they be lonely and stuff. Not lonely, not feeling bad enough to have another one, but feel bad. I do feel bad. I don't like, even if I had another one right now, that child will be growing up alone too. Unless they're twins, and I don't want to do that. Like, no, I'm not for the 2-in-1 deal. I'm straight. But I hate that they're so lonely and stuff. Why is the ambulance man driving past? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he done passed me by, folks. Like, okay, Mr. Ambulance guy, he just riding by. Guess he had to circle the block. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I don't know what I was just saying, because they threw me off. I was like, why he spinning around? He must have had to try to find him a good place to park too. I must be parked wrong. I don't know. But yeah, if I would have had them closer together, they would have had somebody to play with. That's the only thing. But it is what it is. Can't do it over now. They too old for me to be like, starting over. Plus, my kids are in agreement. They don't want any more siblings. Lina, you want a little brother or sister?
I would rather die.
Lina, don't say that.
No offense.
Do not say that. What in the world?
I think that's a good enough answer. That's just
Lina.
a no.
Lina?
No.
That's all I was asking for.
I don't want it.
Another brother or sister?
No. I'm good. We don't have space for that. I'd rather stay here. If you do end up getting pregnant again, I swear to, I'm gonna lock myself up in my room. No. Good God, no. Ashley would agree with me.
can't, like, I don't make stuff up. It be dead serious. My kids be so serious about, like, not wanting any more siblings or kids at all. No. This, it be like, we don't have space. Mama, we know. No. No. Why would you even think that? No. Like, I be seeing these videos with the kids that be so happy when their mom was like, we're having a baby. They just be smiling. And my kids would be like, Grandma, so we're coming to stay with you. Like, they would leave me. Like, they, okay, nothing come live with us. Ain't nothing, no. No, what? No. They both have their own rooms. We all, we give each other space. We're good. No, we don't need another person. And, um, they feel like they have baby cousins, and that's good enough. That's just like having a sister or brother. So, like, well, sisters, because I don't have nieces. So, uh, um, my that's good enough for them. My brother has two girls. So, and well, my younger brother, he has two girls, and my kids are good with that. They're good with that. They have cousins. Like, my cousins were just like my brothers. So I do have like a nephew. So, I always call they're my cousins, but they're like my brothers too. So I got a nephew. Cause I don't think, like, I'm thinking about the younger ones that's under 18. So I got a nephew and two nieces that's under 18. So my kids, and that's younger than them. So that I'm thinking of right now. So they're good. No, three nieces. Two, yeah. Three nieces and a nephew that's younger than them. Yeah. Yeah. Because my kids, I was the one popping, I got married young, and so everybody, either they decide to have kids or they're not having babies or whatever. But my kids are good. They're good with their cousins. Their cousins, they can come over and spend a night or something like that. But I haven't babysitted them. Like, I babysit, but they haven't spent the night with us yet. I had to prepare the girls beforehand to say, hey, your cousin's coming over to spend the night. And, like, my girls had to be mentally ready for that, because it's a responsibility, because they take care of them. Like, they're, they I can say that much. They're good. If they were to babysit anybody, they would do a great job, because they're attentive. And that's what makes it so tiresome, is because they are attentive. They don't want them to get hurt. So they're like, no, that's too loud for you. What about this? They trying to entertain them, but at the same time, they just want to make sure that they're okay. Mom, I think that's a little bit too, too big. No, they can't have that. Like, they just really attentive, and it is draining. So by the time the baby leaves, they out. They this is me. This is them when their cousins leave. They be exhausted, and they be like, they just close their door in their room and just want to be left alone. All right, and they're being done with it. Because they are, just like I said, they're very attentive. I don't care if I'm around or not. They're like this. What's that? Watching every little thing. So they're good with them, and they play with them, but it's just like they this. They don't want nothing to happen to them. So I guess that's the reason why, like, siblings, they just feel like, I guess that'll be a whole lot of work because they know how it is with their cousins. So they just like, no, no go. They love their cousins, and that's good enough. There's siblings that they needed. I'm just yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. But that was me too when I was a kid. My cousins were my other siblings. I didn't want my mom to, like, out there, me and my two brothers, I didn't want her to have no more kids. We were good. I had enough brothers and sisters with my cousins. My cousins were my brothers and sisters. They were around enough. We're good. But the good thing about me and my cousins, we were like around the same age. Me and my boy cousins, anyway. We were really close in age. So we had tons of fun. So, but yeah, but they were my brothers and they were my siblings. I didn't need any more siblings. I had two brothers, by two biological brothers, and then my cousins. They were my brothers. They were my siblings. And I don't know for what. What my mama need more kids for? No, we're good. We're good. And then I felt so good, like I was like the only girl back then. Like I was kind of alone somewhat. I did play with my brothers some, but they weren't finna be doing the girly stuff with the Barbie dolls and all that. So I was more alone. But that came about, and my other brother was like kind of overprotective, even though we were close in age. I go outside and play football. I want to go play football. You can't play football. You're a girl. I'm like, I want to go out there and play. No. And I couldn't do that. All I could do was like sit on the porch and watch. So, but yeah. So they always treated me like I was the girl. But I still have fun with my brothers. I still don't regret a thing. And I know how to throw snaps because of them. As far as cracking jokes and stuff like that because of my brothers and my boy cousins and stuff like that because boys are always gonna be talking about each other and stuff like that, so you grow thick skin with that. But they were very overprotective too, so yeah. And that's the reason I didn't date until I was older. So yeah, my brothers, they were my cousins but brothers. Hey, Mr. Carter, how are you? But yeah, just in a nutshell, I know I'm just rambling and stuff like that, and I'm talking about my kids and my family and stuff like that. But yeah, so I get my girls. I totally understand. I wouldn't want another baby, cause I'd be up there going through depression, trying to pull myself out of it. I had three. I would have had 3 kids to paying for it. No, I'm good. I'm good with my 2. What, boo?
Can you call Ash?
Oh, I can't call Ashley right now.
It's 1:17.
Okay, just be patient. You the one who wanted to come with me.
Fine.
Okay. Patience. So my baby girl is time limits, like with waiting and being out, just like her sister. We can go anywhere and my kids be like, okay mom, it's time to go home. Like they be over it, but we can't do anything about that. We gotta wait on her sister, because the first time I act like I'm trying to pull off and leave her, she gon' don't leave her, mom, don't leave my sister. She might not want no more sibling, but she love the one she got. She do not play about her older sister. So you just uncomfortable, huh? She ready to go. She ready to go. I try to think about appropriate things to talk about while because my daughter's in the car with me, so I just try to be appropriate with the things that I talk about. Most of the time, I don't really talk about anything that's too off the wall. But yeah, try to be appropriate because my baby's here. There goes my baby. You don't know how. Mama, stop. Okay. Ugh. But anyway, what do y'all want to talk about? Mind you, I got my daughter, so what are we talking about today? Oh yeah.
When are you gonna return that cup? It's been in your car for months.
What? Return what?
The cup.
What cup? You mean y'all mug?
Yes.
So she's talking about I took one of their mugs. Like it's like a Christmas mug, right? And I was drinking tea and I was gonna make me some tea at work. And she sees the mug in my car and is like, okay, when are you gonna return the mug to the house? Like
it's been in your car for months.
See?
It's been in your car for like a month. Maybe 2.
Be keeping track of stuff. Just like, are you not gonna like put it back? I'm going to return your coffee mug. Okay? They don't drink coffee, but they have mugs. They have these like her and her sister had these like mugs that were just like, and I took one. She don't play about her stuff. You can take it in the house once we get home today. But you gotta be careful and don't drop it. I'm looking at these like people pulling in and I'm like, I don't think your sister getting out here anytime soon. She's we've been waiting. Oh, hey, you guys. It would be nice to go to sleep, but I cannot. I'm just here. I'm just a girl. I'm good. Just sitting here chilling with my baby. That's all. That's good. Thank you. Oh, thank you for all the comments that you leave. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you too. Thank both of y'all. I see y'all leaving comments up under each video that I do, and I know I do a bunch, but I'm trying to get to a point where I can actually make money off of doing this. Y'all know I'm trying to get monetized, so I have to put out content in order to do that. And y'all, I appreciate y'all. My community. Somebody was like, "Oh, I'm not a fan." It's not that I look at people as being like a fan. I look at like it's a community around me. Like y'all are my community, and y'all like helping push me to be able to, get monetized. So I appreciate that. And is fan a bad word? Like I'm a fan of your work. Like I don't see how that's a bad or a negative word when you, like, I'm a fan of the work that you do because people put in work, and that's the term that they use for it. Like, I'm a fan of your work. Like, I don't know. I don't want to make nobody feel let in or anything like that. But, like, I just feel like y'all in the community around me. Y'all my friends. We're building friendships. We building a community. We trying to support each other. Because just like people come on my channel, I go on other people's channels as well. I try to support people around me. And I appreciate y'all. So and I appreciate that y'all do listen to and watch my videos. Y'all watch my videos. Y'all have listened to my music that I released. Y'all have been supportive on everything I did. So I appreciate y'all so much. It didn't feel like my dreams are this close to coming true. Like I almost could grab a hold to my dreams and like feel it, you know? Thank you. You enjoy my pickup lines? I'm coming up with some more of them too for the summertime for y'all. For the single people out there, I got y'all on the pickup lines. Icebreakers. That's what they are. They, they might not get you the girl right away, but hear me out. It breaks the ice. Okay? Giving you little icebreakers to make it, easier. What? I think I'm doing good, right? So I'm trying. I do. Like I think about y'all. It's the summertime. It's like people be like, we outside. You can't roll up to a girl with nothing to say. She'll like, okay. And then some people just not good with talking with other people. So I'm just trying to make it easier for you. And you get her to laughing, then she's more relaxed and she more likely to entertain you. Because we women, and I'm not speaking for all women, don't get it twisted, because some ain't like that. But I just say it like this. I know for me, I will walk like somebody to speak to me, hey beautiful, and I'll just keep walking like, hey, thank you for the compliment, and keep walking. But like I'm more likely to entertain you with the joke more than anything else, because and then it depends on what type of joke it is. Conversation counts, but you gotta the approach counts too, though. How you approach her. Rally, take over from me. How you approach her is the thing that really counts, and some guys can, what?
I need to go pee. I'm sorry, Mama.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off right quick. Cause I gotta go. Gosh.